Hello everyone, I am Dr. Pratiksha Yadav, Professor and Senior Consultant of Radiology in Dr. D.Y. Patil Medical College Hospital, Pune, and I am expert in breast radiology. I am part of TLC Doc Talk, and today I will share some important information about the breast cancer. Breast cancer is the most common cause of cancer in women worldwide. It is a leading cause of cancer modality. However, the incidence rate of breast cancer is thought to be more in the developed countries. It is increasing in the developing countries, where the majority of cases are detected in the more advanced stages. In India, the age-adjusted incidence rate of breast cancer is 25.8 per 1 lakh population, which is lower than the United Kingdom, where it is 95 per 1 lakh population. However, the mortality rate is high, about 12.7 versus 17.1 per 1 lakh population respectively. Global burden of the breast cancer cases is expected about 2 million by the year 2030, with increasing proportion of cases from the developing countries. So, there are the variable reason for this variation in these countries, which includes differences in the genetic predispositions like BRCA1 and BRCA2 positive women, reproductive status of the woman, either number of the children, age at the first child, demographics like the education and lifestyle of the women like the smoking, alcohol or the tobacco consumption. Diagnosis of the breast cancer at the advanced stages contributes to the higher mortality rate in the women. An estimated 5-year survival rate of the breast cancer is 80% in the high income group as compared to below 40% in the low income countries. So now few facts about that. The early detection is the key for the better prognosis, as most of the symptomatic patients are of stage 2 or stage 3. With the increasing incidence of breast cancer cases in India and disproportionately higher mortality rate, it is necessary to work for the cancer awareness and plan a comprehensive screening program for the early detection. There are few factors which contributes to presentation in the advanced stages in our countries like social stigma, gender inequality, fear and no screening program. Indian women having breast cancer are 1 decade younger than their Western counterparts. Breast carcinoma in the younger women are more aggressive as compared to the older women, and the study suggests that it peaks at 40 to 50 years in the Indian women. Now, what is breast cancer? Tumor is the abnormal growth of any tissue. Breast is made up of major 3 types of the breast tissue, which is the glandular tissue, fibrous tissue or connective tissue and fat. So, abnormal growth of any of these 3 tissue or all of this can give to a tumor. However, not all the tumors are cancer. In fact, most of the breast lumps are the benign and non-cancer tumors. But it is very important to investigate every breast lump. Now, we will discuss about the clinical features of the breast cancer. Lump in breast, which is the most common presenting feature, and it is most of the time it is painless lump. And that is the reason most of the women present late, because they think if there is no pain, there is no problem. The another feature is the nipple discharge, bloody or the serous nipple discharge, or it can present with the nipple inversion, and sometimes the other features are the skin over the breast can become dark color or thick and the rough like the orange skin. However, when a woman present with these features, most of the time it reaches at the stage 2 or 3. So, what is the solution for that? In all the developed countries which did years of research and the clinical trials, they reached to conclusion that the screening for the breast cancer is the key where we can detect it earliest, and at that time it can be cured effectively, and 5-year survival rate is more than 90%. So, first of all the women should do regular self-examination which they can do every month. So because I am a radiologist, what are the radiological investigation I will talk about today? The first investigation is the mammography. It is the most commonly used investigation and it is considered as the gold standard for the screening of breast cancer. Mammogram is basically an X-ray of breast. It uses low dose X-rays to investigate the mass, calcification or any other abnormality in the breast. It can be used as diagnostic mammogram when a woman already have any symptom like the breast lump or nipple discharge or any other breast related complaint, and in these cases it is investigated about the size of the mass, extent of the disease and the proper diagnosis for the planning of management. Now the another mammography use is the screening mammogram, and this is very important. This is when the woman is not having any symptom, but the screening mammogram done to detect any abnormality as early as possible. It is very important to detect breast cancer at early stage to get more efficient treatment and increase the survival rate. Screening mammogram should be done on regular interval. All the developed countries included regular mammography in the government health policy and they successfully reduced the mortality rate. An advanced version of mammography is the digital breast tomosynthesis, in which the X-ray tube rotates both sides and it takes the multiple pictures which are further reconstructed and in as small as 0.8 mm. So even a very small abnormality which is the hidden lesion due to the overlapping of tissue, it can also be detected. Mammography exposes the breast to small amount of radiation. However, the benefits of the mammography outweigh any potential harm from radiation. Say average 0.4 millisievert. Dose of screening mammography of both breasts get about the same amount of radiation a woman would get from her natural surrounding over about the 7 weeks. So the next radiology modality is the ultrasound. It is a breast imaging modality which is usually used as the adjunct with the mammography. However, if the patient is young, then it can be used as a primary modality to investigate. If the cyst or the typical fibroadenoma is diagnosed on ultrasound, there is no need to do further mammography in those cases and it can be managed according to the other clinical features. There is another breast imaging modality which is MRI. So, MRI is the most sensitive modality to detect the breast cancer. However, it needs a special expertise to report it efficiently. It needs intravascular contrast media and it is a very long and expensive investigation. However, it is being a non-radiation test, it can be safely used in the younger population and sometimes in pregnant women with the suspected lumps. It is also used for the screening, especially in the high-risk women, to detect a very small lesion. Another use of breast MRI is to plan the breast conservative surgery, to monitor the neoadjuvant chemotherapy and in the post-operative patients. So, if a woman detected with a mass or any other abnormality which is suspicious for the breast cancer, what is the next step? Next step is the biopsy. And what is the biopsy? Biopsy is an invasive procedure in which a small piece of tissue is taken from the suspected area through the special biopsy needle and then it is sent to the pathologist. Biopsy is usually done by the breast radiologist under the guidance of any of the three modalities depending on the case. Most commonly method is the ultrasound guided biopsy, but if the lesion is not visible in ultrasound, the mammography or the MRI guidance should be used. If the lesion visible on mammography, then stereotactic biopsy, and if the lesion visible only in MRI, then MRI guided biopsy to be done. Biopsy is done on the OPD basis under local anesthesia, and once the sample is collected, it is sent to the pathologist who analyze that for whether it is a cancer or it is the benign lesion and of which type of this. Then the management part by the surgeon or the oncosurgeon. There is the treatment part. Can a breast radiologist treat the breast lump? And the answer is yes. If the breast lump turn out to be benign, like the fibroadenoma, which is less than 3 centimeter of size, it can be removed through a vacuum assisted biopsy machine. It is a newer technique, newer machine, which is the scarless procedure, and it is just a biopsy needle inserted, and through the machine the lump removed through the suction method. And there is no need for the admission, and this procedure is done under the local anesthesia. Now I will discuss about the breast cancer in men. Male breast cancer are rare, as men too have the breast tissue. It can occur in men too. It can present with the most common lump, changes of overlaying skin, discharge from the nipple, and if any women suffer with these symptoms, they should consult with doctor and investigate. Investigation for the men of breast cancer are similar to the women, like mammography, ultrasound and MRI. So, we have discussed all the important relevant points. To conclude this talk, my important message to all of you is do regular self-examination, regular mammography after 40 years, and if any women find any of the symptom, consult the doctor and investigate it properly, and as per your doctor's advice, the management is decided. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening.